Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Indeed, it's a win-win for those Miyetti and of course Southwesterners. Talking about Southwest region as the update of the news is out, and they've been given series of list of don't do the don'ts and the do's of Southwestern region. I guess honestly they should actually be celebrating over this great feat. And of course, the son of Seriki Fulani, or Yostin Fulani Seriki, is also reacting, calling that what is going on. Sunday Igboho is still working free. All this we're going to get in a moment. But before we do so, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the national president of Miyetti Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, MACBAN, Alhaji Muhammad Keruwa, has directed Fulani herders across Southwest to put an end to both night and underage grazing with immediate effect. Keruwa also warned herders to desist from taking their cows to people's farm for grazing, adding that the frequent farmers-herders clash must be brought to an end. Wow, that's quite a big feat for Southwest, I must say. He spoke in Akure, the Ondo state capital, during a meeting between the Miyetti and some governors under the platform of the Nigerian Governors Forum (NGF). Well, the MACBAN president said the order given by Governor Akeredolu was not new but has been issued 2 years ago, adding that those who wish to remain in the government forest reserve should get registered. You see, it's a win-win for the Southwest. Let's continue. While stressing that MACBAN is a peaceful association that values peace and condemns criminalities in every form, the president said MACBAN will continue to work with security agencies to fish out criminals. MACBAN Southwest Zonal Chairman said the association was ready to abide by the rules and regulations of the government, saying that Governor Keredolu never asked the Fulanis to leave Ondo State, but to get registered if they are illegally occupying the government forest reserve. He expressed their readiness to support the governors and the security agencies in bringing the criminals masquerading as herdsmen to justice. Honestly, that is a win-win. Win-win, I must say. In fact, I would say kudos already to kudos to Southwest. Honestly, they worked in synergy. But very quickly, let's find out what it is that uh, the son of Seriki is saying. Say over 24 hours after the Inspector General of Police Muhammad Adamu ordered Oyo State Police Commissioner to arrest Sunday Adeyemo aka Igboho for his role in the attack on Fulani communities at Igongo Ibarakpa local government area of the state. The suspect is still working free. Well, Igbo, who had earlier issued a 7-day quit notice to Fulani in the area, reportedly led his supporters to the palace of Saki Fulani of Oyo State, Alhaji Saliu Abdul Kadri, on Friday, where they killed 3 people and razed houses and cars, forcing Fulani residents in the area to flee. Well, a source close to Igbo told correspondent on Saturday in Ibadan that Igboho was still going about his usual business at his Soka residence in Oluyole local government area of the state, that's in Ibadan. He has no place to go. He was not at the scene when the incident happened. He had left Igangan before the incident happened. Meanwhile, the mission in Igangan was not to fight anyone, but to ensure residents of his support for peaceful coexistence, as you can see in the video going viral on social media, where he encouraged Yoruba people of his support. The only people he asked to leave are terrorists who are causing confusion in the area, the source said. Following the attacks on his communities, presidential spokesperson Garba Shehu had Friday told BBC Hausa Service that IGP Adamu had directed the Commissioner of Police in the state, Mrs. Ngozi Onadeko, to arrest Igboho. Also, the Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde, in a statement through his media aide Taiwo Adisa, asked the Commissioner of Police to arrest Igboho for citing violence. When contacted, the governor's chief press secretary, Mr. Adisa, directed our correspondent to ask the police why Igboho has not yet been arrested. It is not the duty of the governor to arrest anyone, but it is his duty. It is the duty of the police, he rather said. Adisa said the governor didn't mention anyone's name, but he specifically said miscreants, kidnappers, hoodlums in the state should be arrested. The Oyo State Command spokesperson Olugbenga Fadeyi rejects calls put through to him while text messages sent to him were not replied to. Well, he now narrated how they escaped. He said, meanwhile, one of the sons of Saki Fulani, Umar Salihu Abdul Qadir Saki, has narrated how they escaped from Friday's attack on their settlement. Salihu, who spoke to one of the respondents from his hiding place, said the attack happened despite assurances given to them by various security agencies in the state. He said both the police and the DSS urged them not to panic, that nothing would happen to them. The police area commander in Ibarakwa told me that he was coming with Sunday Igboho and that we should calm down, that nothing will happen to us. He told us that they were coming together. The area command later called us and told us that we should move with Saki to Igbora or Igbora, okay, and we should take him away. So I was trying to drive him away. The road to Igbora was blocked by the youth and I had no option but to turn back, he said. Wow. Now, he has mentioned that up till now nothing is being done, but from all indication, the matter has been settled. Everybody, especially the matter in Ondo State, is a win-win. Now, everything, all the things that Keredolu Senator, Governor, His Excellency Governor Rotimi Akeredolu had listed all four. He has accomplished it. He said they must register. And Makpa just said that issue of registration has been since 2 years ago, so it's not a new thing. That you should go ahead and register if you want to use the Ondo State Reserve. He said licensing is quite important. And yeah, what's his name? Bodejo Miyetti person was just busy shouting that who is Akeredolu to demand. You don't talk. Sometimes allow people to, have you seen what dialogue has cost? Have you seen what the result dialogue brought? It's a win-win. Now he has told these people, don't do night grazing, don't, no underage Fulani header should be found, and don't go and take your cattle on farmers products farmlands so that you destroy them. Now he has given them straight warnings, which means if they disobey, now the full wrath of the law in the southwest, the whole of southwestern zone will be put in place. Have you seen how the whole governors plus their people, plus the whole southwestern people worked in synergy to achieve this? That's the power of dialogue. There was, apart from what happened in Igongo, no blood was spilled. Now, if anything happens, now it's easier to trace them. Let's try dialogue first before we try don't start with the last resort for the first. Most often than not, it doesn't give the best results. That's why we'll wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. I would say well done to Southwestern governors. Well done to everyone who had made this dialogue very possible. Let's see how it plays out eventually. But then, if they don't obey, then the full wrath of the law will be brought into play. Let's interact.